This problem here, the key word you're looking at is continuous, continuously. That tells you what formula to use. I want you to think of the shampoo. You always see it on TV, pert, plus. That's how you're going to remember that. You're going to think of continuous and shampoo. Also, what color is the bottle for the pert? It's green. What are we talking about? Money. Doesn't get any easier than that. So now, P is your principal. You're using the letter E. You're punching in the E, not 2.7. Always do the E on your calculator. I can't stress that enough. If you're going 2.7, you will get a totally different answer. Then you've got your rate and you've got your time. So looking at the first example here, your principal, you've got $3,000. Again, use the letter E. And then you've got the rate. Your rate is 2%, so 0.02. And then for 5 years. I would rewrite the problem right away. So now, you've got the $3,000, you've got the letter E, and then when you multiply 0.02 times 5, it's worth 0.01. So now, punch it all into your calculator, get your answer. So to get the E on your calculator, you're going to have to hit the inverse of the second, whatever it says on the top left of your calculator. A lot of times it's a different color, maybe a blue or red or a yellow, and then all your uppercase on your buttons are all that same color. So you do second, and then you'd hit the LN. And once you hit that, you're going to see e to the x on your calculator. So then all you're going to do is you're going to punch in 0.1, and then you'll go times $3,000, and your final answer will be $3,315.51. Again, round to the penny. Also, use your common sense. You're starting with your initial investment is $3,000. I don't care how long you put it in there. Your money has to be worth more than $3,000. It's not like a stock where it goes up and down. When you go a CD, it can only go up. So your answer has to be higher than $3,000. Next problem. Same setup. Again, the key word you're looking at is continuous, continuously. So you know you're using that formula. PE to the RT. So we're starting with $7,000. You're using the letter, I don't know why I did that. You're using the letter E, and then your rate is 0.035, and you're keeping it in the bank for 6 years. So again, you can just punch that all in left to right. But for example, this is where you can lose it. And remember I said this. If you go 7,000, you punch in the letter E, and then you go 0.035, and then you go times 6. That's where you lost it. So my suggestion, I would multiply these two together first and rewrite the problem. So when you do that, you've got your 7,000. You've got your letter E, and then those two multiplied together are worth 0.21. This way, you're not going to lose as far as your final answer goes. So punching this all in now, and depending on how you want to do it, I would go shift or second, and then LN, which will give you the E, 0.21, and then times 7,000. When you punch that all in, your final answer comes out to $8,635.75.